Badminton strings? In this video, we will cover details about badminton strings. Does the string tension change over time? How to measure the string tension? You can do it. No need to buy anything. Just use your hand phone. And why you must always keep a scissor with you. Let's start. Does string tension change over time? The answer is yes. And the shocking part is, the string tension drops about 1 to 2 pounds within the first week after your stringing. It doesn't matter whether you use your racket or not. Badminton strings are a bit elastic. It elongates a little. When you string your racket, the string is pulled to your specific tension. It elongates a bit before stabilizing. As it elongates, the tension drops. So it's common to see that your string tension drops right after stringing. Once it stabilizes, it remains pretty same over time. Also, when you play, the string is stretched as it hits the shuttle. This depends on how hard you hit. If you are a hard hitter, the string will continue to elongate and tension will drop further. Here is a chart of a string tension over time. Now, how you can measure your string tension. Just like a guitar string, strings produce different sounds at different tension. You can use apps in your smartphone to measure the frequency of the sound. The frequency correlates pretty well with string tension. There are 3 easy apps that you can use: Stringster, Racketmeter and Racketune. Stringster apps is quite a complete application. It has notes, tips, besides measuring string tension, and it keeps the history too. The free version allows you to keep up to 3 rackets tension history. Once you log in, you must first enter some info regarding the string's manufacturer, model, tension, age, frequency of use, and reason of restringing. Then you go to measure and start tapping your string on top of your smartphone. Once you find the correct consistent way to tap and racket, click start measure and continue tapping till you get all the reading. It will then tell you whether the string is still in good condition. This is based on tension. If your racket loses too much tension, the application will recommend you to change it. This app keeps the history of your string. Pretty neat. The other apps I found is Racketmeter. This is a much simpler app. It just needed racket head type and string thickness. It also measures the sound frequency to determine the string's tension. Generally, higher frequency means higher tension. I found out that both apps gave different tension readings. Racketmeter is about 2 pounds higher than the Stringster. However, when I measure the tension using the same apps, the results are quite consistent. Racketune unfortunately does not have a free version. Here is the clip from their YouTube video. It also uses sound frequency to measure string tension. There is also another cheap tension meter. This tool uses a mechanical spring to give you the tension. You can check it out at AliExpress. It's about US $10. Before use, set the dial to 0. Then insert the metal rod at the back into the strings and turn the dial till the vertical string falls inside the top guide. You can check at multiple locations of the racket to check the consistency of the stringing. This gauge reading is about ½ pounds lower than Stringster. Why it is recommended to bring a scissor with you? When you string your racket to a strong tension, breaking off a string would cause an imbalance in the tension to the head of the racket. This imbalance, if prolonged, will deform the head of the racket. Since the tension is high, most rackets cannot withstand the imbalanced tension. As a result, the head would deform. This deformation cannot be repaired. Most of the shop will ask you to just change the racket. This is due to the high-end racket normally uses carbon fiber to make the racket. Carbon fiber is light but easily broken, so the racket head might break when you try to repair it. That's all for this video. Hope you enjoy it. Please subscribe. Bye.
I hope you enjoy the video. ありがとうございます。Subscribe if you want to be notified on next video release. Bye.